Hey, Mike Gingrich here. Just going to give you an update on my 2 runs a week half marathon training program. I'm in the final stages now. Of the 12 weeks here, I'm just about I'm in the middle of week 10, and I'm a week and a half out from the actual race. And yesterday was my long day, did 10.1 miles. And not gonna lie, feeling a little bit today. Not feeling too bad. Got a few tight spots that I need to work on. So got some sore hip flexors, got a little bit of sore Achilles, both of them. And so I work at strengthening those, a little bit of stretching with those, but definitely some physical therapy, strengthening routines along the way. But just gonna go through what I'm going to do today. So this was my long run. And another note as well is that typically I do my speed work at the beginning of the week and my long run at the end of the week. But this time I'm flopping them around because the 10.1 is basically my longest run that I will do before the half marathon. And I wanted to make sure my body was going to recover fully from that. So I moved my long run up and I'll do my speed work at the end of the week. Then I'll have another run prior to the race. So long runs are basically done and wanted the recovery time, but just a few things. So what I'm gonna do today, it's all about recovery, strengthening. So some of it's strengthening things that are tweaked, a little sore from the run, but also just my normal routine. So this, the massage gun is my friend at this point in time. And I don't offer any recommendations, not sponsored by anybody. This is just one off of Amazon and it works great for me. So I'm doing my hip flexors, I'm doing my Achilles to my calf, right? That's where it's sore for me on that one. Of course, my hamstrings and my quads are feeling it a little bit. So I'm doing that. I did it after the run. I did it before I went to bed. I've done it one time when I got up this morning. I'm gonna do it another time, at least 2 more times today probably on that. So the massage gun is one of my key tools. So then along the way, I'm going to be doing so I have a kind of a stretching routine that I do, and then I do a strengthening routine, and some of that includes some hip flexor exercises. So I use a simple band for this along the way, so I can put it around my feet and I can lift up. So doing some simple things with a band. I mean, again, these things, probably $9 for a pack of those. You get 3 different weights, an easy, a medium, and a heavy on Amazon. Again, that was simple. Another cheap tool that I use, it's another stretchable band, but I can hook this over the, top of a door. I have a hook in here that I can pull it on with. I can put it on my feet and do some things. So all kinds of routines there to do a little bit of resistance training, but also some stretching exercises with these. And again, simple thing to find on Amazon. And this one's a heavy along the way. Now I'm using these for my shoulder because I'm in the midst of this cycle of the half marathon training is actually part of a longer training process for me for a Ironman 70.3. And I've been having trouble with my shoulder. You need that for the swim portion of that. So I'm doing some specific exercises for shoulder strengthening along the way. So those are a few of my tools. I got a bunch of dumbbells, different sizes down here. Anywhere from 2.5 pounds up to, what do I go up to? 50 pounds on those pieces there. But today, then, back to that, I'm doing some stretches and some strengthening. So with the hip flexors, stretches, I gotta get the hamstrings, gotta get the lower back, gotta get those pieces worked out. Then I'm gonna do an ab routine, which includes some planks, side planks, and some different pieces with that, with weights, without weights. And then I'm gonna be doing a upper body workout that, again, trying to strengthen my entire body. And on an off day, trying to recover from the run, I'll do some weight lifting on those pieces. And I'm doing lighter weights right now too, because number one, I don't want to get injured for the half marathon, and number two, because of the shoulder rehab that I'm doing to make sure that shoulder is in good condition. I'm not trying to bulk up and add lots of weight and size to myself. I'm trying to be stronger to do what I need to do, and that full body strength helps me with the half marathon. So that's going to be my routine for the day. This is the day after a 10.1, so feeling pretty good, but got a few tweaks on that, and but that's to be expected. So how'd the run go yesterday? A couple things about that as well. So it went really well. Now I did the half marathon target heart rate, or tried. Okay, so just to be honest with you about that, my target heart rate is about 147 for the half marathon, and I was doing well on that, and then I started creeping up. Around 6 miles, I noticed I was starting to get a little higher, and so I use what's called the Galloway method. Galloway is a former Olympian who has a method that involves some walk segments during your run segments, so run, walk, run. And so I wait till my heart rate was over 150, because then I'm starting to get into that zone where I don't. So I did about 3 walks, and so when I stop running, I will walk for 30 seconds, and I really try to exhale, trying to get the heart rate down. So in that 30 seconds, I want to get my heart rate down from the 150s into the 130s. Again, knowing my target heart rate is a 147. All right. So I did that. I think it was 3 times during the run, and then for the final 2 miles or so, even though the heart rate is above 150, I just finished it out and pushed through, just like I'm going to do in the half marathon. So when I got done, looked at the watch specs, everything, the data, and I averaged, my heart rate was a 151. So again, target was 147, I was 151, just a little bit over, and that's reality. That's where I'm at. That's okay. I was able to finish well, and in a half marathon, you're gonna have some pain. You're gonna have some moments where it doesn't feel good. My breathing's absolutely fine. It's more so my heart rate will get a little bit above what that target is, so I need to watch that. And also then I start kind of tightening up the hip flexors, just because I have some forward pelvic tilt, and so hip flexors, low back, quads really can start getting me. But I was able to lock in and do what I needed to do. Actually finished with a very good sub half marathon pace mile to finish that off with. So feeling good about where I'm at with the training, and now it's just the important part of recovery and continuing on with the final week and a half before the race. All right, that's it for today. Later.